ready to jump into the world of AI agents. In this video, we are going to build an AI agent that is going to statically analyze IoT firmware. In future videos, we're actually going to build upon that. So today we're going to start with strings and Binwalk, and then we're slowly going to move it so that it can extract results, pass it to an LLM, and then bring it back for analysis purposes. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you soon.
All right, welcome back. As I mentioned, we're building the skeleton of an AI agent that's going to statically analyze our IoT firmware. We're going to start with some very basic tools involving Binwalk to extract the firmware. We're then going to move to strings, add some tooling for strings to run on the IoT firmware as well. And so in this first video, we're just, again, tackling building that skeleton of an AI agent. Then in future videos, we're going to be adding some LLM functionality using Ollama, bringing in some local models, where we're going to then push some of the functionality to the LLM for analysis, taking a look, maybe summarizing, looking for vulnerabilities. But we really have to start off with the basics. So building our basic agents. And so in our future videos, again, we're going to see how we can extend this functionality. But let's take a look at what we have right now. This is going to be available on GitHub, which will be linked in the detailed description. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and take a look at it. Right now, the two files that we have of interest are going to be the agent.py and the tools.py. We also have a firmware directory that contains some IP camera firmware that I've statically analyzed in previous videos. So we'll take a quick look at that just so that we can see. And again, IP camera firmware, that's also going to be available in the GitHub repo. So let's go ahead and take a look at our first thing that we're going to want to dive into, tools.py. Now, what this is going to do is go ahead and run Binwalk. We have our Binwalk wrapper functionality. We have our extraction directory, the output text to show us the output of the Binwalk. Run it through the sub process, and then we're going to write it to the output file and return the directory and the results. Second item function is going to be our run strings, which is a wrapper function for the strings functionality. And again, going to write a command output to file. Something very easy, something very simple, but these are the building blocks that in any IoT analysis you're going to start with. Normally strings, Binwalking it. We're going to maybe even add functionality for Firmwalker. So let's take a look at our agent.py. We're importing the tools, and then we're going to, this agent is running the Binwalk for extraction, and then running the strings, and we have our usage here. And for my purposes in this environment, it's going to be Python 3 agent.py. So let's go ahead and take a look at what the output's going to be. So Python 3 agent, and it's going to tell us that we need to give it the directory of the firmware. So firmware agent, firmware, IP, camera.bin. Now we're running this. It's going to be analyzing our firmware, and then it's going to give us the first 20 lines of output, as you can see here. So full strings are been saved for this, and we had a little bit of an error here, so let me just go and see what happened. And we did get still our extracted firmware, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Have to take a look at that little bit of an error, but as long as we get our SquashFS looks like we do have all of the items here extracted. Go ahead and like cat shadow. Alright, we have some output there. Let's go ahead, cat password. Again, we have some output there. So it looks like we did get all of the items extracted from the IP firmware. That's going to be an item I take a look at for that error, but we did get the extracted. So everything looks good from that purposes. And again, so we're going to go up one more and cat strings, just to see what our strings are. And so yeah, we can always, of course, update this strings to maybe capture strings of a certain length or so forth, but this time, this basic functionality, I just wanted to show where we could grab the strings. And like I said, in our next video, we are going to dive into adding actual LLM functionality to this agent. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.